it's just a part of living. My soul descends from the heavens, and I'm pretty sure I've been here before, cause I can feel it. When a wolf screams, my eyes turn black and I can't feel it.
you when you're falling down. You used to say you wanna trust yourself, always to run away. Oh, every time you wear that dress, you with my hand, those bright lights shining on you standing there. I just wanna give you all of my attention. You're my obsession. Those bright lights, love the way they make you shine. Trying to find the words to make you stay when you just wanna run away, you wanna run away. You're trying to find the words to make you stay when you just wanna run away, you wanna run away. Every time you wear that dress, you with my hand, those bright lights shining on you standing there. I just wanna give you all of my attention. You're my obsession. Those bright lights, love the way they make you shine. Step back looking like Luca. Buddha, done shit. Look who done this. Run this. Ayy, done shit. Tell him to run on my check like done shit. Step back looking 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 like done shit. Step back, out of your league. Climbing way up to the top of the league. Woke up in the AM, pulled up AMG. Decided to wait and you don't gotta reach. Step back home. Call plays like Kurt. Hit the switch like it's urgent. Shake them in my 2-3s like Luca. Buddha. Look who done this. Run this. Ayy. Shit. Tell them to run on my check like shit. Step back looking like dog 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 shit. Oh!
12's considered. I don't have any morals on my jewelry's thoughtful. 644 on sports cool, Burberry waterproof. Boss moves, workers fertilize along with lawyers like Cochran. Running it, break the box spring. Dot a fox pink, cameos with cameo. The ladies just feel like new edition Candy Girl, minus the wet Jerry curl. The black Led Zeppelin. Sled go from 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds. Was destined. Flicking out the Hummer, taking numbers. This is we play the oven. Baby muppers, maybe uppers. Wait a black Mercedes bumper. Slang, slum like.
My soul descendants from the heavens, and I'm pretty sure I've been here before.
Shaking, MP.
My guys aren't going to fall all over themselves. Let's bring him in and see what he's about. Okay.
He's about to tear it up.
So Detroit will get the first possession, and both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks. With the bigs running the offense, you can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Jokic with a screen on Cunningham. Tries the 9-footer, and that one's long. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Brown. He shoots again. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jokic, he's open. Detroit with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver.
The work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Brown passes to Jokic. Here's Porter from behind the arc. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Cunningham. There's Bogdanovich with the three. They grab their own miss. Johnson with a bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Jokic against Johnson. Outside Murray. And here is Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside Brown. Over Ivy. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Cunningham. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Down low. Here's Ivy. And again, it's Detroit.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Brown passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Murray from outside. Buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bagley passes to Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Below the free throw line.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Green. 1:19 left in the first. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Now here's Wiseman. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Here's Caldwell Pope. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain.
Substitution on the court.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Johnson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Gordon with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Jokic. Over Johnson. No good off the back of the rim. For Detroit, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Yes, sir. Jokic fired up, and so is his team. They love to see the big guy scoring like this.
Bagley finds Johnson. Jokic grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie. The force.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The offensive rebound. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off.
Jamal Murray.
What?
That's his first personal foul.
That's a soft foul.
At the line for the Pistons.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Jokic with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Counted from distance. Jokic has got 22.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
And here's Johnson, covered by Jokic. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Pistons lead by 4. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Jokic, and a nice finish on the layup. He's got 24.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after.
Well, they're coming out firing from deep right now.
Next up, let's see. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Nuggets trail.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Jamal Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Denver's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Brown passes to Jokic. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, a great move by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 26 points.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability. And he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Porter a screen. Brown passes to Jokic. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Brown passes to Porter. Outside, Brown. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got his first basket of the night. Time call. Pistons leading. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Johnson is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Diallo in at the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with it.
Good night for him. Staying productive throughout.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Bagley. Back to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Tipped. Bryant finds Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic.
Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
And the second free throw is good.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Looking to end this cold spot. Oh, my! Throw it down!
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jokic on the double team. Johnson passes to Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Jokic missing. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Johnson. Yep. That one goes. Johnson's got 38 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Jokic missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jokic on the double team. Pass to Ivy, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Gordon, he's checked in for Bryant. And the switch here also for Detroit. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now Bagley. Now Johnson. Covered by Jokic. Jokic on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Clock at 2. Bagley passes to Cunningham, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. So you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
Stolen by Jokic. Pass to Porter. Here's the three. They get it back. Gordon. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Right side Bagley. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
It's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Cunningham. And that's a
foul. Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
7-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. And Denver has possession. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Porter outside. Rebound Detroit. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but you know, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of. Othello can't stand Freddie, man. He thinks he's a backstabber angling for his job.
Wait, this is ridiculous. Wait,
yeah.
So it's not just about the PR stuff?
Nah.
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up?
Yeah, Well, first of all, he rejects everything he thinks can even remotely connect him to Freddie.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man.
My nephew's a huge J. Cole fan. Do you think you could...
Feeling you, MP. Look out there, MP.
He'll be working with Claire, social media guys, and I'll have a chat and get him on board. An invitation to leadership to return to the day.
Today, Greg, it's about the NBA, but tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Johnson is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Fontecchio, 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Well, some sneakerheads will be interested to hear. MP has inked his first shoe deal. Always an exciting moment for a young player.
And MP decided that his vision aligned with Converse when it came to shoes. Not a bad choice by the rising young star.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Johnson. And the pass to Clarkson. Rudy Gay on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 6 points for Johnson. Now here's Sexton. We saw him with 29 points last game. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. Good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Sexton the pass to Gay. Over to the wing for the 3. Detroit with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And here's Clarkson after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Sexton. Picked by Gay. A leaner. Johnson with the block. And they recover it.
Right now, out trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Too many tough shots, and when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Detroit making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Gay misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside, it's stolen by Jones. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Dunn passes to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. And then Jones with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game, and he gets it back. Such a wide-open look. Jones has got his second bucket.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
So it's the Jazz now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Abaji, the pass to Gay. To the paint. Johnson with the block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Abaji. No points in the game yet for him. To the right side. Here's Horton Tucker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's
the Pistons 19. Please, substitution on the court.
You're acting like you want a title, MP. Take it easy, friend.
Joseph in for Cunningham. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Johnson, and he makes that one. He's got 16.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Diallo. Corey Joseph is out there with Ivy. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be slow. You need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials up. And here we go with the personal foul. 15 foul.
Kessler. Second 2 shots.
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided.
Shot attempt was not done. That'll be a Pistons. To Utah Jazz, record as good. Put your hand together for your Jazz. Break it.
For years, despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Outside, Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Johnson with the block. Diallo kicks to Johnson. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Looking to end his cold spell.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And it's going to be on Rudy Gay. The Pistons have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Hayes, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the call on the shot sends him.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Jazz, Kessler. At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the basket by Johnson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dunn passes to Gay. That shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. To the inside. Just 3 on the clock. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning. What great.
And so is Detroit. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
Well, the first thing you got to do with MP is throw a double team at him when he steps up and get ready to go to work. If you leave a man alone out there on the island against him, curtain time. He could be slowed up by a single defender. Guess what? He wouldn't be leading the league in scoring.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Pistons. And that is a wrap. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Detroit ball.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Pistons leading by 12. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Cunningham. Johnson is out there with Bagley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Burks in a shooting guard.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Outside, Bogdanovic. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Johnson. Hangs. And they call the foul, so he's got the...
You gotta be kidding me.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jones checked in for Utah. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Jones against Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And then Bagley slams it in.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shots good by Clarkson.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Cunningham against Sexton. Fontecchio. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Jones. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Jones has got 6 points.
Detroit ball.
Yeah, with
substitution on the court.
Here's Ivy. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
The Pistons, 61.
So it's the Pistons now. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And for Detroit, we've got Johnson. Wiseman's out there with Yall. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. Sexton with the bounce pass. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
On the court for the Pistons, Wiseman's out there with Johnson. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Joseph in at the 1.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
To the paint. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Diallo. And that one's good, Abaji.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Pass to Sexton. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the triple. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Johnson, and they pick up 2. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Johnson with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Yall finds Johnson. Inside. The second effort, and it's good on the layup. Johnson's got 36.
And I like coming that way.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Horton Tucker. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley, he's checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Diallo. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Cunningham in for Joseph. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Misses from close range. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Down low. Bagley dishes to Johnson. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. To the inside. Out left to the wing. Here's Fontecchio. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
They set the pick. Here's Sexton. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
They win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
Well, unselfish.
That's his first personal foul.
Let them play!
Shooting for Detroit.
In close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And that one misses. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Dunn attacking. Here's Abaji. And too long on the shot. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your squad. Please be sure to get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you at the next event.
Hey, Nate, what's on your mind, man?
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
Not really. I mean, they know where my head's at. You know. Seems like we're done here, huh? All right, see you guys later.
Oh, there he is, my superstar. How you feeling, MP? Day for both of us, yeah?
Yeah, going national, man.
Yes,
This is
sir.
exciting.
Welcome me. Come on. You got the script, right?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, no questions.
All right. Now just remember, all I need from you is be cool. No, I mean impossibly cool.
Yeah.
Right? Any colder, you freeze to death.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean.
We're an aspirational brand, right? So I need the folks at home to know they too can be as cool as you if only they had a percolate in their hand, yeah?
Loud and clear, Uncle Bobby.
Fantastic. Now, this is your mark. You stand there, right there on the tee.
That's right here?
Yep. We're facing out this way, okay?
Which way?
Right here. Camera's over here. All right, set it up, people. Quiet on the set, please. As many takes as you need, right?
Okay.
Ice cold. Cool. Ready?
Yeah.
And action.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. You know, I've been drinking percolate for as long as I can remember. And I don't drink it because it's cool. I don't drink it because they plant a tree for every espresso that I buy. And I don't drink it because they pay me, which they do. A lot. I drink it because it's good. darn good. Now, couldn't you go for a darn good cup of coffee as well? Latte. I'll see you there.
You'd tell me if you knew you were getting traded, right?
See, I was trying to tell you. Good thing you ain't get that percolatte.
Look out there, MP.
No, they look super cool. They're even bending on the street tomorrow. About game time, like the pain time.
Expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Johnson is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich.
Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on that one.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Now here's Ross. Rebounded by Johnson.
And let's be honest, guys, basketball has become a business. MP is doing a tremendous job with that side of being a pro, picking up some nice endorsements.
Yeah, Grant, and as his popularity grows in the league, MP's fan base will too. That really helps him do well off the floor. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Here's Ivy. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And the shot goes.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Ran inside. Bagley's on him. And it goes out of bounds. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Durant.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And it's good. 2 points.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Blocked again! Pass to Bogdanovich. 4-3. And the Pistons, another three!
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball against Cunningham. Inside. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled.
Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
21 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% for the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Hayes misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Hayes against Paul. From 13. Fires for three. Baisley misses. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Pass to Shaman. Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off. Checked in for Ayton.
Jock Langdon.
Four on the clock. Paul passes to Warren. Three-pointer. And the Suns miss again. The Pistons have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Johnson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
He puts up a three, and Landale gets it to go. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Shaman. He's defended by Hayes, right wing. Now Paul. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. A little luck that time as it drops. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside.
10. The Pistons. 16. Ladies and gentlemen, your UNC.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Well, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Landry Shamet. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Landale in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Now you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Now here's Ross. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Warren with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. And it's Warren missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out to the wing. To the left side wing. To the left wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Ross with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to Durant. Back to Ross. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ross has gotten his first bucket of the night. And here's Johnson. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Johnson. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way, and this is their year.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are good of the team. Putting winning first at all. Think about it. Through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ayton. And that one goes. And so it's Detroit with an impressive
24. The Pistons, 40. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
The bench, a big reason they've got a sizable advantage.
Next up, the power rank. And that's it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 16. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Setting the floor for Detroit, it's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanović. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's an 18-point game. Down low. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Bogdanovich to the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go. Here's Okogie. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Okogie's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Yep, that one's good. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Johnson. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And it's in there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Ayton, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Paul. The Pistons clear it. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And Durant slams it home.
And there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats. During the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Failing to
They're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in for Ayton. T.J. Warren comes in for Okogie. And it's Shamet in for Ross. And the Pistons making a change here as well.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Defense to hit him when he's this close.
And so Warren nails them both. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade. And Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Now here's Cunningham. Back to Johnson. Pass to Cunningham. Johnson with it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Shamet, no good. Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, BA. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys, they're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
I just love the ball movement.
Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Over Cunningham. And again, it's the Suns missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up.
So, second personal foul. First
it's on Kevin Durant.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Johnson.
That one's off.
You look at the Pistons, trying to build something here. He's been struggling to do so as of late, but first pick in Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Suns. Baisley comes in for Paul.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Got a hand on it.
Well, TJ improving his awareness on defense is something that coaches are looking for. Nice block there.
And that one's good. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For three, Durant. It's not going to go for him.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here.
Your side, 30, the Pistons, 58. And into the big round.
Oh, with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Landry Shamet. Darius Baisley is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Wainwright in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
So it's Phoenix now. Here's Shamet. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of attention back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Here's Shamet. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Baisley. Out left to the wing. Here's Vildoza. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Johnson passes to Diallo. Back to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. So we see the Pistons taking the W here.
We appreciate everyone who came out to cheer on this squad tonight. We hope you all get home safely, and we can't wait to see you after that.
fundamentals, rebuilding if needed.
Yeah, I think Rick just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man? Why would I not make popcorn? I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro,
you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othello's coffin on live
Whoa,
TV.
no, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are.
Public statement and a private conversation.
I don't think you do.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now.
Literally.
Oh, shut up. It's on.
All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the show, Nate White.
Nate the Great.
Yes, the Daily Horn reporter who just dropped an absolute bombshell of a report on embattled GM Othello Akpem. Welcome to the show.
It is truly my pleasure, Stan. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Just give us a quick summary of what was in the article for those of us who haven't gotten a chance to read it yet.
Well, I encourage you to read the article. And if you want all the details, make sure you go to the Daily Horn's website. But here's the gist of the story. GM Othello Akpem, right?
Yeah, Akpem.
I mean, has created a rift in the organization between himself and brand marketing VP Freddie Novak. Now, is going so far as to confess to those in the inner circle that, check this out, he believes that Novak is angling for his job.
Drama.
Is there any truth to the idea that Freddie Novak would look to move to the basketball side of operations? I know that he and Phil Boyer have worked very closely together, but this is the first time I've heard of this, and I'm fairly plugged in with people in that organization.
That is true. JJ's plugged in.
I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in.
Well, JJ, I couldn't find a single person who could confirm that. As far as I can tell, maybe it's a little bit of what we call a paranoid delusion on the part of Opkin.
Wow.
Nate, that's a serious accusation.
Hey, listen, I don't write this stuff. I just report what I find, right? That's why I wouldn't make it lightly. But I've heard from multiple sources inside the organization that Opkin has attempted to undermine Novak in the attempt to, in order to convince team president Phil Boyer to move on from him. I mean, Phil Boyer.
Yeah, but he's basically eliminating the perceived threat of his job.
Right, eliminating that, the threat of his job. I mean, the paranoia sets in, right?
Interesting.
Can you go into that a little bit more? How has he undermined him?
You want it all.
Well, my colleague John Luck reported earlier this season that Opkin forbid MP from engaging in any PR initiatives around the city, which, of course, were organized by no other than Mr. Novak himself. He also reportedly ignored the findings of the team's analytics department on a consistent basis, going so far as to tell the organization's proprietary all-in-one stat are complete and utter nonsense. And of course, you got the proposed MP for Shep trade,
right.
which, obviously raised, multiple red flags across the league with all the rival GMs, and many of whom view MP, I'm going to say it, as a superior talent.
Really? You hear that, Perk? Perk, I know you heard it. He said MP's the superior talent.
JJ, I don't know what it is with your exception with MP. I'm not ready to give up on Shep just yet. But if everything you say is to be true, Nate, it sounds like Othello is GMing to save his job, not the betterment of the team. And that's unacceptable. You can't trust someone who puts themselves before the team like that.
Where did this idea come from that Freddie Novak was angling for Othello Akpem's job?
Everybody.
I mess it up all the time.
JJ, that's a great question. And, something that continues to confuse the people I've talked to who are actually familiar with the dynamics of the preferred of the situation.
I know
actually.
I'm
But,
confused.
well, I mean, of course. But, I mean, the best I can tell, Othello preferred Owens, but was overruled by Phil Boyer to help smooth things over with the fans. Othello convinced himself that Freddie was gunning for his job.
That's too much.
I keep getting hung up on this convinced himself part. What do you mean by that?
I mean, well, it's obvious. Well, I haven't been able to find a single person who thinks Freddie has one iota interest in the job. Right.
Okay.
Right. He currently doesn't have the background, obviously. And yes, Phil Boyer loves what he brings to the team, but would never hire him to make basketball decisions. I mean, obviously, that's not an area of his expertise.
Not even
right?
close.
No.
Yeah. Well, listen, if that's all true, then I don't see how Othello can continue to be the GM of this franchise. It's never easy to call for someone's job, and I respect that this is the man's livelihood,
right.
But you can't GM to save your job. Your responsibility is to the organization. This is the cardinal sin of team building. We've seen it time and time again in this league, and it never ends well.
Right.
When you lose the big picture like that, and that has certainly happened with the proposed MP Shep trade, it's time to move on.
Well, hold on for a second. Othello's a good man, a family man, but I have to agree with JJ here. He's not the right fit for the job anymore.
You hear that, Stan?
Wow.
That's Perk agreeing with me.
A Perkins JJ agreement.
Yeah.
This is certainly a stunning turn of events.
You're welcome.
So stunning, in fact, that we actually took to the streets to ask City fans what they think about the current situation. Check this out.
MP is one of the finest young men and the greatest basketball talents I've ever had the pleasure of calling a friend. And anyone who would consider trading him needs to get his head screwed on straight.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn about what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as MP goes, it would be a tragedy, honestly, to trade him for Shep. And I mean on every level.
Man, MP's my guy. That kid's a monster. Othello, you messing up, bro. I don't know what you're thinking, but you need to start watching these games and not do whatever it is you're doing. You feel me? Come on, man, wake up, dude.
There you have it. The city is united behind their rookie MP.
As well they should be, Stan. Seems the only guy who doesn't believe in MP is this guy, Kendrick Perkins.
Y'all ready for this? I actually believe in MP.
Oh.
But guess what? I just believe in Shep more. But forget all that. Based on everything that we've learned over the past few days, Othello, he has to go. The sooner, the better. Carry on.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Get it.
Yes.
Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait. Bro, I know you're joking me right now. What? That's your ringtone? What's wrong with La Cucaracha? That is your ringtone. Yes!
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez. Hello? Speaking? Yeah, he's right here with me. Sure, he'll be right there. Yo, do we have any more popcorn? I know we haven't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry. That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Did he say anything else?
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot?
No, hey, rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
See you guys in a bit, all right? Here we go.
Your Perca Latte commercial is amazing. They made you look so cool.
dancing like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hit my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Yo, shut up! Good boy, good boy!
Hey, MP. MP, Phil's expecting you. He's in Othello's office.
Othello's office? What's going on?
I'm not privy to that.
You're not privy?
Not privy.
Have a seat.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that. It's crazy. It's
Good call to make your track your game day music. Gets me pumped every time I hear it.
Get him out! Get him out! Get off me! Way to grab it! Hey, yo, right here, baby! Yeah! You want this smoke? I got him! With the foul! Yo, right here! Watch him! Shot! Hey, yo, right here! Hey, move around! Yo! They don't want that smoke! Yo, right here! I see him, I got him! Hey, shot! Diabolo!
gonna give you the ball. Hey, yo, right here. Shot! And one. Hey, yo, back there.
I got him! Way to take that strong. Get through, get through, get through! Hey, get on him! Get through there! Yo, put it back! Toss it up! Boy, 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 boy! Hey, yo, right here! And the foul! Hey, yo, yo, right here! Yo, 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 yo! Oh, that's mine, baby! Oh, hey! Yes, sir! Shot, shot, shot! We need to take it wrong! No, no, no! Yo, shut it up! Four. Hey, hey, watch him, watch him, watch him! Hang on, ball!
chilling around the way. But just the other day, I seen it, but then I heard him say, excuse me, bruh. It's all now better yesterday, dog. It's all the last place I'm trying to land up. He said, nah, my white nigga shoot it, man, bro. This picture. I said, you kidding, man? But they kinda how y'all don't get it, man. He said, I really want this stuff, can I get it? So I'm sure anything I'm with it in. Hey, I took it, then I left. Niggas kinda fresh, I ain't end up in a mess. Niggas that are stressed, need to think about it less. I'm feeling pressed, universe trying to test me. Trying to ride the wave like a jet ski. The game trying to call it like a ref. Free, it's a cold world, feeling like Brett ski. My future's bright, I'll be like, let's see. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it. I'm like, please don't worry about it now. For me, so I'll be worried about the sound. Light probably push you on the ground. But why you got me looking like a clown? But hey, let me for a minute. Figure if I get control, then I ain't tripping. I'm sipping. If I ain't not sticking to the mission. And listen, can waste my whole day trying to grip it. But what? It's a school night. And if you're new, right, your dudes will do right. I make a food fight, turn it to a food strike. And man, I'm too nice. Put me on a news slide. Hello, Mr. Anchorman. Would you like to shake a hand, smile while I make my fan? And then I segue topics, stop it and refocus, and I gotta rock it. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. I'm like, please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. You didn't see it back to back. I'm like, you didn't see it back to back. Please don't worry about the sound. You need to worry how I put it down. Please don't worry about the sound. You didn't see it back to back.
Pray for salvation.
Keep it up, down, ain't no point away. That boy lying in raps. They love you tonight in the morning, hey. Down ain't nobody, man. Don't stop for a while as they talking hymns. Shoot the make the shot, don't shoot at the rim. If you make it out, then stay there. They don't play fair stuff from the rats in the satchel. You don't pass it out, they wanna get at you. Passing out, pray I hate it. He wanna play the game, he ain't about action, finessing it every way we make it happen. No time to play the dance, no. When you move heavy. And it's dead. If I can't buy it, I can't afford it. Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch your feet, ain't caught him down bad. Got on my feet, I ain't going back, bro. Rock all right, you wanna ski down the slope. Don't play with my new designer fit, but it look old. I ain't trying, I know it's a go.